Hello everyone, welcome to Man Manga Boys, Man Manga Unboxing. My wife said my videos look like shit, so I should try to film in this way. So I'm trying to film it this way, seeing if it makes it look any better, less grainy. That's the kind of thing we're going for here. I'm gonna open up this box from, you guessed it, it's Right Stuff. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It helps me out a lot, and, well, I just like to have some people to talk to about my poor life choices. Oh, man. One of them is not working, I don't know if I guess, because I can't open tape anymore. Jeez. What are you gonna do, I guess, huh? Alright. Let's see. Do we have any no-nos? Alright, let me get these out of the way. Or we'll start talking about those in just a second. But before I do that, let's pull this thing out. Whoa, right? Two? You guys think I'm tough or what? Because my wallet's tougher than this. That's what I think anyways. We're going to open this up. See what we got in here. Oh boy, there's some no-nos on this, guys. I know. What are we going to do? Okay, let me get these all in a pile and we'll go through these one by one and I'll show you what we got. Okay, I've got this ginormal pile right here. Let's go through it real fast. This is one quick way to hit it quickly, and that's to go through this. Shikimori is not just a cutie. This was all on sale during the Right Stuff Valentine's Day sale. They say it's a high school rom-com with a sassy twist. Whoa. Whew. Somebody get the Tums. I can't handle the spice. Bad for my old man's stomach. It's perfect for fans of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, and Komi Can't Communicate. Well, I do like Miss Nagatoro, so maybe I guess I will like this. But I have heard a lot of good things about this series when it was airing as an anime, and so I thought I would grab it. The back has these cute little chibi characters on them, as you can see. And I guess the two main characters are Shikimori-san and Izumi-kun. I don't know anything about these two people, but yeah, that's I guess what it's about. I feel like some people told me it was more like a mature version of Nagatoro. I don't know if that's true at all, but I grabbed it because it looked fun. And everyone said good things. She looks mean though there. Mean Miss Nagatoro. But not Shikimori. Mean Miss Nagatori. We have a House Husband, Volume 9. I'm like really struggling to get through my TBR right now to get to this one. It's killing me inside. I do have to get reading on that. Grand Blue Dreaming, on the other hand, your boy caught up on that, and you can tell because the prof at the front, that's Prof Otaku. That's how he teaches. I've seen it. Probably, I don't know. I actually have not seen it. He won't give me free tuition. It's bullshit. But no, Grand Blue Dreaming is a great series. Definitely check it out. Nanaka-san, please tell me your bra size. You know, you see these just classic one-liners and you know you've got the goat right here in your hand. Let's fucking go! So, yeah, it looks like I'm in for another good treat there. Okay, that's the gold. ZA 100, speaking of gold, we've got gold doubloons all over this page, so I guess we get rich in this one. I don't know. Maybe it's a gambling one. That's pretty funny. You gotta like good segues like that. Oh, I need to stop telling myself to not look through these for this part, because I'm kind of just going through them. Rooster Fighter 3. Wolf That Never Sleeps 3. This is the end. Final. Right up top. Slime. Trinity and Tempest Volume 4. This was the one I was missing. I think there's 6 so far. Rent a Girlfriend with a nice... There's a bite in her inner tube. Someone tell her she gonna sink. Someone save this young girl life. Oh my god. ShangriLa Frontier. One of my favorite RPGs right now. Urusei Yatsura Volume 17. This is the final volume. Of course. Peach Boy Riverside. This is literally the thinnest volume I've ever seen from Peach Boy. So shit must not go down or go down big time. She looks like Tsunade with that outfit though. Spriggan Volume 3 Deluxe Edition. I don't know how much more are left of this series, but I don't think there's too much. But anyways, Netflix did adapt it. If you're interested in it, check out the Netflix series. Overly powered, but overly cautious hero. Again, there's an anime for this series. I know I said I wasn't going to look through this stuff. I just want to see where it gets to. Oh my god, that's a bonus. I don't know where this gets to. It's not the end. It's right... Okay, I know. Now, I'm remembering. Bungo Stray Dogs Dead Apple Volume 2. Based on the movie. Chain Soldier Volume 3. Did I read Volume 2? I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Hina Matsuri Volume 14. I was just missing this volume. Rising of the Shield Hero Volume 18. I was also missing this volume. I don't think that's the latest one. Adam, the Beginning Volume 3. There's a whole bunch of shit on the front of this. Okay, from ANN. Lit. Eden Zero Volume 21. This series is amazing. Check it out at your nearest convenience. Yosakura Family Volume 3. Looks like a pretty cool cover. Whoop. Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible Volume 6. Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime Ways of the Monster Nation Volume 7. Maybe that was the one that was up to 6. Overlord, the Undead King. Oh, Volume 7. Ayashimon Volume 1. Looked really cool. Twin Star Exorcist Volume 27. This looks really cool, but I've read the series and watched it. It is pretty good. Seven Deadly Sins Volume 7 with Lancelot on the cover. Wow. Reign of the Seven Spellblades Volume 5. I can't believe this is already coming out. I feel like I just read it. Black Clover Volume 32 with Goat Seki on the frontier. He's the Dark Demon King and future Wizard King. Oh, thank God. Fire Force Volume 31. I love this series. It's almost done. It's a shame. World's Finest Assassin Volume 3 gets reincarnated. This series is really good. The Elusive Samurai Volume 5. Pretty good series. Last volume really left me kind of confused. Hope this one picks it back up. ReZero Starting Life in Another World Volume 4. The Sanctuary and the Witch of Greed. Obviously, we're not still caught up to the anime. Kimono Jihen Volume 4. Ari Ferretta, I love Isekai Volume 1. I've been missing this one for a while. Kirumi, Volume 2, written by the same creator of Pretty Face and MX0. Classroom of the Elite Volume 5. Not the biggest fan of this series, but it is okay, I guess. Just expect a lot. This is screwed up, but I was reincarnated as a girl in another world. It Smells Like Fish, Gross Volume 5. I'm Stop Hero Volume 6. How come this isn't wrapped up? But this is the Ida 10 Deities No Only Piece. They literally pick the most ecchi scene in the volume and then they turn it into the cover. Every time. Like 90% of the pages do not look like this. But why? Why? It's like you're trapping me, making me look bad. Blue Lock Volume 5. This series has gotten good. Golden Kam Away Volume 28. That's a prosthetic ass arm, huh? That's pretty cool. JoJo's Volume 8. Looks like we're finally getting to the Coliseum, meaning we are coming to the close. Or Volume 7. Did I say 8? Blood on the Tracks Volume 10. I've been missing this volume. Glad to have it in. Pretty Boy Detective 1 and 2, written by the creator of Bakemonogatari, Neo Raisin. So good to have that in the old arsenal. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize I was blocking you guys' view of me. I know that's all half you guys are here to see is me. Here I go. Typical man manga boy. Uncle from Another World and Bakemonogatari, speaking of, huh? There we go. So let's get into it. Bakemonogatari, written by Neos and Legend, okay? And oh great, Legend. If you guys aren't or haven't read Air Gear, check it out online or Not the anime, but it's really good. You can watch the anime for like the first major arc and then pick it up the rest of the way in the manga because the manga does not finish it. This artwork looks so beautiful because Great is a genius. It's great. Okay, so that's why. Uncle from Another World Volume 6. The series is very funny. The uncle, he comes back from another world. He's got these powerful magics in the world. All he wants to do is play Sega and become a YouTuber. Pretty good. Pretty good life. Adam, the Beginning, Volume 3. This is based off of Astro Boy and kind of like the prototype to it, from what I understand. Not 100% certain. Yeah, they say it's the prequel to Astro Boy, so very excited to check it out. I've been trying to read Astro Boy, but I'm really slow. Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 18. I read this manga when it was online. I was caught up like 5 years ago. Now I'm not caught up. I need to catch up. Very good series. I don't know anything about this series, okay? All I know is Neosin, okay? That's it. That's really all I need to know. But I do know also it's not complete, and I need to know when more are coming. But there's also, you know, spin-offs. See The Pretty Boy in the Attic, The Swindler and the Pretty Boys, The Dark Star Shines Alone with You. So there's multiple of these kinds of series, and they have the light novel format. So if you prefer light novels, you can check those out as well. But yes, it is a disappearing swindler and an impossible kidnapping. 2 thrilling mysteries await. And Ascetic, Epicure, Adonis, Orator, Artist. Who's your pretty boy? Artiste? I don't know. Anyways, all I know is these boys solve mysteries and Neosin is the writer, so I don't think things go very good for them. But maybe they do. Blood on the Tracks, Volume 10. Again, another series where I don't think things go very good for a lot of people in this book, but I hear nothing but good things. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Parts 5, Volume 6, 7. Jesus. This series is JoJo, so you know JoJo's is good. This doesn't look like it gets to the end, but it gets real darn close to it. Looks like we just are getting to the Coliseum towards the end of this one. There's so much ink on the page, it's kind of hard for me to follow what's even happening. But yeah, does not look like we're quite there yet, but we're nearing it. Golden Kam Away. Speaking of series that are kind of coming close to an end, you know, this is one of them. I read 6 volumes of it or something like that. I really was enjoying this series, but then I got caught up reading other stuff. I need to get back into it. It's super good. Blue Lock, another series that is really good that I kind of wasn't a fan of, and when I got caught up, I was like, whoa, that's really cool. So I think I just needed it to kind of keep building into it, and it's really started to, for me, you know, take off. So having a blast reading through it, definitely worth checking out if you like soccer and if you like death games. I don't like soccer, but I like death games, so here I am. Edits and Deities, No Only Peace, kind of similar to, what's it called? 7 Deadly Sins, in my opinion. Pretty much these gods are left alive and demons are starting to come back to life after a big war. They kind of were hidden and evolved to get human intelligence somehow. And so the deities have to, after they've been in this peace for so long, kind of get back to training so that way they can take out the demons again. Time Stop Hero, this series is wicked funny. I really enjoyed it a lot. I think it's a ton of fun. Main character has the ability to stop time. What does he do when he stops time? Does the same thing probably most high school boys would do and undress girls. This is screwed up, but I was reincarnated as a girl in Another World, Volume 5. This guy cannot believe how horny he is as a woman, and he is also, I think, possibly some sort of a deity. I'm not quite certain, and neither was he when I last read it, but it was pretty funny. I haven't read it in a while. I think I read the first 2 volumes and that was it. Classroom of the Elite, I've read all 4 of these so far, and it has just been okay. It really wasn't anything that I thought was like I thought, because people said it was so good. I was thinking, oh, maybe they have superpowers, maybe there's a murder. So far, there's not really any of that, which is kind of a pain. I was really picturing just Danganronpa, and it's not Danganronpa. Kirumi, Volume 2. I've been waiting for this one to come in. This is only a 3-volume series at this point. I don't know much about it other than, you know, who the creator is, so that is why I bought it. Even though I hated that manga. Yeah, Ari Ferretta, Volume 1. It is a 4-coma series, you know, parodying Ari Ferretta. The end. Kimono Jihen. This series is dark AF, and I'm very excited to get into this. We get to find out more about the main character's friend's parents. Doesn't look like things are turning out super good. That is fuel for horror. Also, this page eat is not great either, but whatever. You know, sometimes that happens with the spine here. Okay, the gutter, gone. Anyways, this It's sure to be a trippy one. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World. Again, this does not seem like... Yeah, you see these rabbits are eating Subaru. This is not past the anime at this point. So, yeah. This is probably about where I am in the anime. Maybe even I'm a little further. That's so annoying. Elusive Samurai Volume 5. I got really confused when I last read this because it just went on a huge exposition dump after a big war. And I was like, what? And then they had this guy with the horse mask. And I was like, what? And then they had these other guys show up. And I was like, okay. So I guess they're the new target. But it's by the same creator as Assassination Classroom. Speaking of assassins, World's Finest Assassin, Volume 4. We finally figure out who the hero is and why the main character may need to stop him. It looks like the main character can't stop him at this point. So that's going to be pretty brutal. A little color page at the front. So he has to, help the main character. He has to help the hero save the world and then kill him at the end of it because the hero is the only one who can actually beat the Demon Lord. But he needs to be able to beat the hero when the hero is weakened from fighting the Demon Lord in order to save the world. It's kind of weird. Fire Force has been trippy AF. I can't even possibly begin to explain it. But wow, definitely check it out. Main fight here is going to be between Dragon and Arthur. Cannot wait. Black Clover Volume 32. I do not have any clue why Seki's on the cover, but I'm dying laughing over it. I really hope Seki is like the next Wizard King and he just takes over the whole planet. The guy is in like Volume 1, Chapter 1, and he's the Praying Mantis guy. He's a total loser, so that's why it'd be really funny. 7 Spellblades Volume 5. This series is really getting good. The main character has to take down the main principles of different disciples of magic, it seems. We got some intro colors here. That's always nice. And we also get revealed that there are a few Spellblades in our protagonist's hands. 4 Knights of the Apocalypse Volume 7. This series is really good. We're starting to get some of the what? Meliodas. Some of the characters from the past in here. So that's really cool. Very excited to read through this after seeing that. Volume 27 of Twin Star Exorcist. This series was really good when I was reading it watching it years ago, and it looks like it's staying that good. You can see this dude is ripped, looking hot. And then we also have some sick battles. This manga has a ton of awesome battles in it. If you guys like battle anime and manga, definitely check it out. Ayashimon Volume 1. This series apparently was canceled, but I am pretty big and interested into it. It is the second series, the sequel to his second series after Hell's Paradise. So the main character also wrote the author also wrote Hell's Paradise. That's why I'm interested in it. Overlord, Undead King. Oh, another just like parody manga based off Overlord. No big deal. That time I was reincarnated as a slime, Volume 7, Ways of the Monster Nation. Don't know much about the spin-off quite yet. I still haven't caught up to Reincarnated, but it looks like it's kind of jokey, everyday life kind of chapters about their current country that the main character makes. So, interested in it, but not like super interested in it. Not like Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. Recently announced to be ending soon, so can't wait for that. This series has been okay. It's not anything groundbreaking or anything like that, but it's a fun slice of life. Yosakura Family Volume 3. I mean, this guy looks like Roy Mustang with a sword, if you ask me, on the front. But obviously he's not anything like that. This is a kind of action manga that's been going on for a while. The main character gets recruited into his high school's crush's family, and they get married. And because they're married in high school and just married in general, he has to be trained through her assassin family. Very exciting. Eden Zero, Volume 21. Eden Zero is so much better than Fairy Tail. I swear. Look, 420 meters tall. Blaze it. He's a living fortress. Okay, Machi My Hero is a goddamn king of laughter. But also this action has been insane. Undead. Eden Zero has been a lot darker than Fairy Tail. That's why I'm saying it's more and more like Rave Master than anything. Rave Master, I don't know if you guys have ever read it or even heard of it, but it was a much darker series, especially in the manga versus the anime. People died. And so, that is not something that stays permanent for very long in Fairy Tail. So that's why it's darker. Plus, not only do people die, but people are like literally tortured throughout the series. Another reason why it is pretty dark. Hina Matsuri, Volume 14. I think that this is done or almost done in English, but yeah, they're just taking their sweet time through it and releasing it. They took their sweet time. Chain Soldier by the same creator as Akame ga Kill. The series has been pretty good. It reminded me a lot of Chained something. That's that game where you have a it's by Platinum Games, and you have a chained guy and you have to control them to send them out. They're like demons. It was really good, and you're like police officers. Someone will let me know in the comments, or I'll just throw up a picture of it. But it reminds me a lot of that game series. Bungo Stray Dog Dead Apple. This is the I don't know if this is an adaptation based on the movie or the movie was based on this manga, but definitely worth checking out if you guys like the series. Wow, that looks cool. Either the movie or the anime, or the manga. I watched the movie. It was really good. I feel like the manga is probably going to give us more details. The hero is overly powered but overly cautious. This is not going to finish up the series, but it gets, I think, to the arc right before it ends because it comes across a traitor. But it's not like that big a twist who it is. It was actually fairly obvious when I was watching it. But we are getting pretty close to the end. I would say either the next book or the one after that's probably going to finish it off. Spriggan Deluxe Edition. I don't know much about this series, but holy shit, there's Hitler. So yeah, I guess Hitler's in it, so that should be fun. There's a few color pages at the beginning, but there's really not a lot of color in here, and it's largely action. You could probably read through it somewhat quickly because of that. Peach Boy Riverside, Volume 10. I'm so behind on Peach Boy. I need to catch up. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Anyways, Peach Boy Riverside has been very good. The main characters are very twisted. Kind of a gray line of who's good, who's bad. We don't really even fully know. A lot of the characters are very strong and OP, so that's also fun to read. Urusei Yatsura by Rumiko Takahashi. This is the last volume. Check it out. ShangriLa Frontier, the main character here, he plays a lot of shitty video games, and he knows he plays shitty video games, and he loves the glitch and the jank behind it. But this game he's playing now, ShangriLa Frontier, is not shitty. And that makes him really good at it because he's able to deal with so much shit, that these unfair quests that sometimes pop up, he finds a way around it because he's used to dealing with unfair quests that are supposed to be unfair. It's kind of funny. Rent a Girlfriend Volume 17. But yeah, that's my favorite one so far for like MMORPGs. That and Infinite Denigram are my two favorite. I don't know much about Rent a Girlfriend at all. I just know that it goes really bad. Can't wait to get it to there. Reincarnated as a Slime, Trinity and Tempest, Volume 4. I was just missing this volume. Again, I think this is the same kind of thing where it follows mainly the story of the nation that he creates. The Wolf Never Sleeps. This is the final volume. Don't know much about the series. I just got it because it was 3 volumes long. A lot of people were grabbing it. A lot of people said it wasn't good from like the first volume, so we'll see. Rooster Fighter Volume 3. This series is really good. It's pretty much pure action and comedy. Definitely worth checking out if you like kaiju battles. That's pretty much all I'll say about that. There is a story to it, but it's kind of loose. You're really just here to watch this chicken fight kaiju. Zom 100, another series that's pretty good, but a lot of people don't like. This series is a lot of fun. Kind of a bucket list of what would you do in a zombie apocalypse. Definitely worth checking out if you like Alice in Borderland, but just know that it's not as serious as Alice in Borderland. Speaking of not serious, we kind of went through this already, but Grand Blue Dreaming, I really enjoy the series. Check it out. Way of a House Husband, Volume number 9. Again, haven't read the series yet. Heard really good things about it when it first came out. Now I don't hear anything good about it at all. And again, Shikimori is a cutie. Haven't read it yet. Don't know anything about it. Let me know down below if you like it. And that'll do it, okay? We will see you on the next Unhaul. Or probably what's more accurate is we'll see you on the next manga reading log first. But we'll see which one comes first. I don't know. This is a long unboxing. This is a lot of books. Wow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It makes me warm and it helps me out a lot. Have a good rest of the day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.